Turn that fan on.
What up, guys? We're gonna let the people get on and then get started. Yeah, we got. The polls are saying about 60% CGO, 40% SD rolls. We had a 38% for uplift and 62% for strain chasers in the last bout. Start off, looks good. Do more rolls. Say hi. You banging here? Maybe. 3 times. We'll let it get to blowing past 42, so we'll let it get to 69 before we start running through it. Voices are a little low. Are the mics on? Yeah.
It's a cam audio.
Does it sound normal to you?
Yeah. I
What
mean,
about everybody else? Oh, somebody else's mics are off. I think it's cam audio.
Not on mute.
yeah.
Other people are standing out too. Hold on, hang tight. Let the minute start.
Oh, good. Now.
Is that better?
We good now?
There you go.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, we got the doink cam ready too. We can hit the doink cam real quick actually, just to show them. We got the doink cam ready to show you some doinks today. Raw sleep, what's good? Oh yeah, 50. We just started at 69.
No,
Around
it's not
69 when we get
fixed.
in here.
What the fuck? So,
It's not fixed.
Sorry, I said it was.
hold on. Let me ask Ruben something.
Yeah, we should call the other producer real quick for a brief discussion.
Janie's calling Jaime.
It started out fucking. It started out fucking psych us out, dude. Cameron's mic is working, but not yours. Cameraman doesn't even have a mic. Oh, it's because
The mic off the camera is what it's going off of, not the flip mic.
But it's not. I don't.
At least we didn't start yet. Give us a couple minutes here. Who got a fucking Doja tip, dude? Those things sold out. We doubled the size of the normal drops, and they sold out in 3 minutes after we sent the early access email. That shit was crazy. That may have been the fastest tip drop in terms of tips per minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking nuts.
You watching the prelims growing Michigan? He said the fights and a duel. Let's go.
I know. We're gonna. At the end, I'm not gonna
Ask
be.
him now.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Are we good? By the way, let us know if we're good. But yeah, dude, we're not gonna be kicking it around afterwards. Once these doinks are out, we're off to watch the fights. Audio's kind of nice. Now, somebody says now.
I think it's nah. Like, nah.
I don't know.
I don't know. Like, sentences are identical, bro. I don't know what changed.
Take some time to set it. I mean, they were at one point.
Oh.
Now we're good. Now.
How about now?
Now we're good.
Sean says we're good now.
It was not on this black man.
All right, come on, guys. Give us some
Let's
good
let
news.
the lag hit real quick though, because there's a lot of only camera mics working. Fire Sean, dude. Sean's always fixing something. Yeah, we'd be so
Audio good now.
Sean,
there we go.
Yeah,
Yep, now we're good. All right.
All right, well then we'll get started. What do we got? 74 people. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got we got Lucas in here. What up, Lucas? We got the second to last day of double days, and then we're on to the quarterfinals. So what we've done, if you're new and just tuning in for the first time, we have created a rollers bracket of 16 of the world's most talented rollers with the best pallets in the game, and we're facing them off head to head in 3 rounds of action. Is that pausable? Should I pause that? Head to head? No, that's normal. Head to head's fine. I saw Sean started laughing over that. I was like, what?
At the comment.
Yeah, me too. I was laughing at the
Okay.
comments too.
Going head to head for a variety of prizes, including first and foremost bragging rights, the most important. And then we got a tip collab with the proper tips and PF Glassworks. And then we got a handcrafted trophy from PF Glassworks. It's a giant proper tip, faceted 24 karat logos. And then we got, of course, the $10,000 grand prize. Actually, we got it right here. It's in this. It's real. You can go take this to the bank.
Yeah.
So to get into it, well, at first, the $10,000 grand prize is brought to you by all of our sponsors. So us and the sponsors kicked in some cash, decided to make it interesting. The sponsors are, we got Element, our favorite papers in the game. We got Raw, which is what we're smoking if we're not smoking an Element. And then we got Santa Cruz Shredder, by far our favorite grinder in the game. Organi Tips, the most widely used tip in the space that I know of. We got the Bright Spot, the top dispensary in Fairfield, California. And then Grove Bag, the hands down best packaging solution in the game, in our opinion, and everything we've experienced.
Yeah, that's a factual thing.
That's ran by tests. And then we got Faven underlighting. So basically, we were able to double our Z yield using Faven when the crew installed those. They kind of made Z possible for us. Appreciate you, Faven. Faya Farmer, some of the most unique genetics in the game. Top tier clones delivered overnight. Check out his website for the recent list. We got Gotti kicking in some cash just because he wanted to see it get interesting. He's a curator and brand himself. Loves to see what's smoking. We got Pick Industries. Fucking 1 second here. We got a major lag on the look. Adding this fucking doink cam has caused so much shit actually to go down with our computer. 1 second here. Sean's having a seizure over there, guys. Hold on. Thought you were about to throw it.
I thought so too.
He starts picking up his computer. I'm like, oh shit, here we go. So we got Pick Industries, a really fucking impressive pre-roll packing software. You guys know, or a machine, but you guys know we don't really fuck with pre-rolls, but the technology is insane. This machine is origami rolling the top of these pre-rolls. It's fucking nuts. And then Purple Rose Supply Co. Kicked in a sick little care package for the winner. And then Up the Hill exclusive, finally, we have something we can't talk about on YouTube that he's kicking in, but you can take a wild guess what that is. Let's see. Oh, and I would also like to, real quickly before we get into it, announce that if you were watching the stories today, we posted my dog, Sean's dog, and Sean's cats. And I would just like to say that my dog got more link clicks and subscribes from the story than both of his cats and his dog combined. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
People fuck with Buddy, dude.
Yeah, dude, the old veteran, huh? Let's see. So let's go over the rules. How do you win? We got 3 rounds of action judged on 5 categories. So first and foremost, and most importantly, we got smoothness. What flavor is worth hurting yourself over? We got flavor accuracy. Does it taste like what it smells like? We got flavor purity. Is there any background noise of smoke, tar, ash, spray, etc.? Or are you just getting terps? We got flavor strength. Doesn't matter if we like the flavor at all. All that matters is how much of that flavor is coming through. And then lastly, we got the longevity of those 4 categories. When one doink is too harsh or flavorless enough to where we want to put it out, the other doink, if it's still smoking, will win immediately by KO. If both smoke for all 3 rounds, then the best 2 out of 3 rounds wins. If it's so close that there's a split decision and we just can't decide, we're going to have to go off of craftsmanship. So is there any crumbs between the paper and the tip? Is there any dimples, dents, folds, wrinkles? Is the ash hanging straight or is it looping? Do we got a bullseye? All those types of things. And then if both don't smoke, we got a double L. And then a clog is also a doctor stoppage. We have to add that into the rules. Let's see. Oh, before we begin, we're gonna keep an eye out for this. We're gonna be posting it soon. I'm hoping by Sunday we post it. but we're going to be putting out some official details on this so I don't have to keep blabbing it all out. But basically, we don't usually run back brackets. It's usually it's going to be a quarterly thing moving forward, but we kind of have our hands tied. We got National Hashel Day on November 30th, and so we got to do another Hashel bracket. So starting November 1st, or beginning of November, we're going to be doing another Hashel bracket with a twist. This time, there can only be one grower, one hash maker, and one roller per doink. So the roller's going to be the quarterback. He's going to be reaching out to or being reached out to farmers, hash makers, and all three have to pick each other. So no one roller can use two growers, and no one grower can use two rollers. Did I say the same thing twice?
Pretty much, but it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
Makes sense.
Nobody can, they all have to choose each other exclusively. So the growers that are putting multiple entries and multiple rolls in the bracket can no longer. You got to pick your favorite roller. And if you're going to toss a salad, it's got to be under one roof.
Yeah. It becomes real gang shit at that point.
Yeah,
at that point, it becomes real gang activity.
Yeah.
And that's gang activity, baby. Like Theo Vaughn.
Yeah, but we got Theo Vaughn as a guest judge. Dude.
That shit would be raw.
But yeah, it's like, dude, this is a team effort. You know what I mean? Like, any component, the hash can fuck up a great roll with good flour. Flour can fuck up a great roll with fire hash, and you could have the most fire hash of flour possible, and the roll can fuck it all up. So, let's see. All right, let's get to the tail of the tape. We're good.
Before we do, I have to agree with Savvy's comment. I didn't want
go look at some comments.
I didn't want to interrupt Adam there, but Growing Michigan and anybody else who is watching the fights, could you please refrain from putting anything else related up there, because Adam and I have strokes.
Okay, so
seriously, don't do that.
If anybody does, immediate ban.
Yeah, dude, you're blocked for life.
And if I'm not looking, Sean, please just delete it. Whatever you got to do, don't let me see it, because there might be some trolls in here trying to fuck with us. But that'll be a.
Sturt called you out too for saying tossing a salad. He said tossing a salad.
Yeah, bro. What do you call it? You got some greens. You toss it. You know, what do you call it? Look, hey, hold on. Who is Sturt to talk about me saying tossing a salad when he made the term hash hole? All right, I don't think there's any room to talk there, Sturt.
He said tossing salad is diabolical.
Tossing a salad around a worm is even more diabolical, dude.
Oh, God.
And that's what we're doing here today. Let's check out the tail of the tape, see what type of salads are being tossed, if any.
All right, so for CGO, we got the strawberry gelati from Major League Exotics for the flour. SD's coming with the Lem 2 from Don't Be Weird, and the Runts from Lice Sauce. It is a salad. I don't know if he tossed it or not.
Oh, I'm sure he tossed it.
Hash on CGO side is the Candy Paloma from Kim Jong Rosin. Hash on the SD roll side is the lemon hard candy from Los Cubanos. Ratio for both of these is a trip, dude. They're both 2.3 grams of flour with 0.7 grams of hash. I don't know how that ended up getting matched up together, that they had the exact same ratio.
Can SD or CGO confirm or deny that this was done on purpose?
Earlier, I think they said coincidence.
Somebody random person did.
Oh, okay.
Black Runts, CGO says.
CGO rocks with the OCB experts, and looks like SD rolls rocking with the elements. We got the flour mill fine screen double mill from CGO, regular flour mill from SD rolls. Or actually,
or just unspecified.
I think he did actually come in yesterday and say that he did double mill.
Okay.
Correct us if we're wrong on that. And then CGO is using the rec tips 12 millimeter, and SD rolls using the Uzi glass tip.
All right. Get the smell test. Whoa. It's almost like, not like Jack or like White Widow or something like that. It's got that type of terp going on to it right away.
Have you ever eaten peach rings?
Yeah.
Little gummy candies?
Mm-hmm.
That's what that shit smells like to me.
Whoa.
Shit smells like a peach ring.
It does,
right?
That's a trip, or some type of sour candy or something. So far on the SD rolls, craftsmanship-wise, barely any dimples, no wrinkles. I can't see if there's a fold or crumbs because the band is the... Oh, yes, I can. Hold on. You can look underneath and see in, and there are some crumbs under the band. But the actual construction of the roll itself feels immaculate. What you got?
This thing is solid. I can't see anything under the band. The tip's fucking crazy as I'm turning it. It's changing
Ooh,
different
that
colors.
looks sick. Hold on,
It's got fucking hella dichro in it and shit.
Let me
dude.
bring that to the doink camera real quick.
That tip is fucking raw.
Yeah, shout out Rec Tips. A lot of heady glass going on over there. I don't even think it's doing it justice here.
It's not, because it's definitely like iridescent and like it's changed
Oh,
colors
yeah, look at that.
as you move it in the
Look at
light.
that. That's sick. Okay. And then real quick.
Construction looks great, dude.
Yeah, actually, there's not a single dimple. It looks like, okay, hold on.
I see a little bit of grease.
There's some grease right there touching the side of the paper. So I don't know how that's going to affect the smoke. I don't know. But
I love CGO. He said, take the band off. It won't rip.
at the end.
Yeah.
At the end, we will.
Confidence. I like it. He
don't want to rip
said, my shit will come right off, bro.
And then real quick, let's get a close up on this too. Is that flashing on the doink cam happening on their side too? Okay. Let's so as you can see, sorry for the flashing, we're gonna figure out this fucking doink cam one way or another. A near perfect, I mean, I don't see any little soft spots, no dimples, no wrinkles, nothing. That's looking fucking solid. So far, great roll.
Craftsmanship on point for both these guys.
Yeah, so the only difference I can see really between them is the oil touching the side of the paper here.
Yeah, that's it.
And I think, CGO, did you use fresh press? I know he did not want it in the fridge because he wanted it to be able to butter up.
Just threw them on my torch. Are these CGO? Is this a fresh press? You want to start firing up? I forgot my fucking torch. Can't believe it.
Hold on.
There's another one right here, but it's not.
Easier to light them at the same time. All right. Did you press? That is saturation of the oils. Okay, gotcha. So yeah, that's going to be fire. The only downside is if it somehow affects, like it starts to cause a run or anything like that. It's the only thing that could go wrong with it.
She's primed.
Skittles. Oh, that's the Skittles shit. That's fire. Okay.
Yeah, shit's sick.
Yeah,
dude.
that's tight. All right. Let's see. I don't know what tip this is. I like this. I like this tip.
That's the oozy glass tip.
Yeah, it feels nice in the hand. It feels like thick. It doesn't feel like a little glass straw like a lot of them feel like, you know?
You know what I was going to say too? Because I've held hella rec tips. This feels way different than any other rec tip I've ever held.
Let me see the inside of it. Like the down the hole. Interesting. That might be, give it a little twist for me. I think that might be that new design that doesn't have the dimples. I could be mistaken.
Yeah, I don't feel any dimples on it.
How's yours lighting up?
Good.
Mine is lighting up pretty fucking nice. It's pitching white as fuck. Alright. So right away, I'm not going to say it was hard to hit the SD rolls, but it wasn't easy. It was like right in the middle. I didn't even bring a plunger for this one.
I got to hit easily on CGOs right off the bat, and that thing was smooth and definitely had flavor.
It's just smooth and flavorful, but it is a little hard to hit right now. I'm going to point it down a little bit. SD rolls, let me know if you'd rather me not. I know a lot of people get pissed when you point a hash hole down, but just to kind of warm up the oil, see if it won't fall back down.
Yeah, this is definitely a newer design. It has to be.
Yeah, it felt nice in the hand. Yeah, the flavor's loud on the flower here. It's not as loud as other citrus that I've tried, but it's nice. You know what I mean? Pure. Slightest little minerality.
This is really smooth.
Dude, I'm not getting very big hits. I'm gonna let you dance with that for a second. It's not clogged yet, but it's now I'm like worried that it might be going in that direction.
But in true life sauce fashion, I mean, that fucking flour is just burning bone white.
Yeah. Can we get the tail of the tape? I want to check the ratios again. I forgot. Oh, they're identical.
2.3 to 0.7.
Yeah.
2.3 grams of flour to 0.7 of hash.
And it's still nobody's answered if that was on purpose or not.
Yeah, CGO. Was that on purpose or coincidence, bro?
Because I like if they're like, yo, let's roll the same exact size one. That's dope. Whoa, the flavor on this one goes crazy.
I told you. And it's smooth, too.
It is.
I am having a harder time getting... It's weird, though. It's not like there's no suction. I can feel suction when I go to hit it. It just seems like there's not a lot of smoke that's being exhaled.
Yeah, it's not like clogged yet, but I would say 50, right around 50%, give or take. But fuck was I just saying? Lost my thought. I'm still a little high from earlier, so. Did you guys talk about them big non-clogged rips? I got the slightest little burn from the one I just took, but I'm gonna drink some water and try it again and see if it was just that hit.
Yeah, dude, this is fucking feeling a little clogged as well.
Yeah, fat hit. Flavor is like, when I say candy, I'm not talking about the candy that everybody's going for in the cannabis industry. I mean like
Real
gummy,
candy,
sour
yeah,
candy,
real
like,
shit you eat.
Whoa. Yeah, there's a slight sting, but I'm not mad at it at all. I would put smoothness in the mid to high 8s.
Clogger.
Flavors in the 9s right now, probably in every category. I'm not getting really much background noise. Purity's on point. Accuracy tastes just like what it fucking smelled like.
Yeah.
And strength is strong, bro. This is a solid 9 across the board for flavor so far.
Yeah.
That's the rules like, fuck, but not the clog, dude. Oh, the group chat's gonna go off right now.
Yeah, it is. There were already see Clogger's Cup right at the top.
I know CGO was traveling the motherfucking state QCing for this.
Yeah.
Trying everything.
He did
bro.
say he
trying
was doing a lot.
shit.
He wants
This is
He
nice,
wants
dude.
that title in them 10 bands.
I think I'm almost getting the strawberry from the strawberry gelato. I mean, maybe that's why they called it that, you know? Yes. It's just CGO. I mean, it's either, but I would say just CGO. We're getting a little...
So what I've noticed has happened now too with this. I'm gonna doink cam. It's starting to run as well. So like right there is like where I feel like it started to clog in the doink. But then if you look right there, you see that fat run?
Interesting.
It's like right here.
It was really tight, so maybe it got pressed down, and so when it gets pressed down, the worm goes from straight to like bending, reaching out to the sides, which can add to the cloggage.
I'm gonna try to fix the run.
All right, here, you got to take this back at some point. I'm gonna keep hitting it if you don't. And so usually to fix a run, say this part's running, what you would do is point that to the sky if it's the fastest burning part, because the smoke's gonna travel through that one part, and then it's gonna displace the oxygen and kind of choke out the cherry right there, so it'll slow the combustion rate on the top, then the bottom will keep going. But when you hit it and there's no smoke, because you're pulling all the smoke through, the hottest part is the top, so then you throw that on the bottom. If that makes sense. Clog bracket going crazy.
Clog.
Yeah, I mean, clogging, but I think we're still, at around the 50% mark, but it's in dangerous territory right now. But 2 flavors. You want to throw up the tail of the tape real quick? Just for anybody that just joined. So, wow. That flower tastes almost like a lemon mint, bro. It's so, like, pure and smooth, but...
Are you getting a better hit now?
Not really, but I'm saying, but it's clogged.
Yeah.
So it's like... Let me see. Let me try again. I mean, look, I'm getting a hit.
You got a better
I'm working for it.
Yeah.
But I am getting a hit. It's not clogged. The gate's not closed. It's not clogged yet, but it's definitely losing the first round because of the issue, for sure. And honestly, even if it wasn't clogged, I would have probably still gave CGO round 1 on flavor. Let's get the doink cam going. So you can see right there is where it's starting to run. And then throw that in there.
It's burning super white though.
Yeah, it looks darker on this camera. I can tell you right now, it looks darker on the camera than it does but I wouldn't necessarily say this is burning super white. It's tough because the smoke stain, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
this is burning whiter, but that structure is really fucking nice still.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It is a little saturated. We're playing with the camera some more, so it does make it look darker than it is. Both of these ashes look nice, a little smoke stained, but crazy structure.
Well,
Getting hit still, and it's nice. Just working.
I just heard it. We just hit the hatch for sure. I heard it sizzle.
I mean, I think we must be on this one too, just because. Oh yeah. Oh, but we didn't, huh?
I think it's like right there.
Yep. All right, so we got a corner. We got a corner hole. So maybe during a pack, it kind of went to the side, but it doesn't seem to be affecting how it's burning. Seems
Not
to be
right
burning
now, yeah.
straight still. This one is, let's get a doink cam, relatively bullseye. I'd give it like probably an 85% bullseye. Let's throw that in there so they can see the CGO. We got Paul lost in a comment right now.
Oh, yeah.
Here, one good.
Personal certifications are just a prop.
Hold on,
certified.
let me heat it up
for
on
both of you.
So you see how it's
bugging.
on the corner right there? Sorry, our shit's tripping out right now, dude. Yo, we're doing our best with this camera setup right now. It's pretty fucking intense, guys. There's like 47 cables over there Sean's dealing with, so we're gonna figure it out at some point. It's hard to give smoothness to SD rolls because we're getting such small hits. But like I'm still getting a decent hit out of it. It's still working.
Did you side by side them?
Not yet, actually. But did you yet?
I haven't.
All right, go ahead. I think there's just this little tiny burn on CGOs that's kind of creeping on me. But would there be a burn if this wasn't clogged and it was ripping harder? I don't know. Either way, with the restricted flow, I'd be giving first round of CGO right now. And we're probably entering second round now. Oh, fucking battery's dying. Dude, our fucking battery drains quick in here too. So I don't know what.
Yeah, I think I might give flavor to life sauce at this point.
22. We're at 22%, guys. Okay. On the doink cam. All right, cool. You're gonna give what to life sauce?
I can't give the SD rolls. I can't get as big as a hit, like you said, off of this one. It's not fully clogged. I can still get a hit. Like you said, I think that was a good reference. You got to work for it. Is what it is. But you get a hit. I feel like this is winning in flavor right now.
Okay.
Flavor purity, flavor strength. I feel like this is winning. This has got a little bit of a smoky background, and it's got a little sting to it.
Yeah. That's what I got from it. But the flavor's loud and strong.
Yeah.
It's just
that candy, peach candy, whatever it is still there.
Started out fucking, I'd say 9s probably across the board, but it is kind of, I mean, we're approaching the halfway mark.
Yeah.
So this is when it gets dicey for most hash holes. You know, I mean, it's rare to find something that smokes hell of fire all the way past the first half.
Yeah, that's a fact. CGOs is definitely, it's definitely easier to smoke. That's what I was just trying to do, SD. I don't know if you noticed that. That's what I was just trying to do, trying to like just take little baby cigar rips off of it.
Yeah, I got a better hit that time. It's like, you know, it's definitely, what do you call it? What's the word? I'm high. Constricted.
Yeah.
But you can get something out of it. I don't think on a technicality with the constriction, regardless of the other categories, I don't know if I could give it the win. I think if CGOs keep smoking past the third or past the second round, it would probably automatically get the win. So this would have to really poop out right now.
Yeah. Or go out.
And that was still a lot of flavor.
And
I don't think that's kicking out anything.
Yeah, and it's smoking.
It is
too.
burning a little bit, but the flavor is fucking coming through. Yeah, we think if you can count to 2 on a hit, you hit it too long. We just go hit, take a deep breath, hit. Instead of like a 3-second hit, we'll go like 3 1-second hits. So it just gives the cherry time to cool down again.
like this little band you got too right here.
I really like the pairing on this too, and it is smoother. It's smoother, yeah.
That's
and
what
I'm
I
getting
thought.
bigger hits now.
Are you?
Yeah.
So it moved past whatever issue it was having for a second there.
That technicality at least lost it the first 2 rounds. If it pulls around and randomly starts smoking and still tasting good and being smooth in the 3rd round, it could take the 3rd.
Wow.
Right, dude? The flavor just keeps smacking.
It just even got better right now.
Really,
I just got
dude?
like a hit of fucking like some of the fresh press or something like that. Like something just hit right now that was just like, wow.
Tommy, let me know what you think. You said I thought that was the point of the competition. Which point?
Longevity of all the factors or what?
What was the odds for this one?
What, like 60-40, didn't you?
60, yeah. 60% of the vote went to CGO. Interesting, dude. Yeah, I mean, it's fire, bro. I don't like, personally, that lemon 2 flavor. It doesn't remind me of citrus. It reminds me of straight, like, White Widow, Jack type terp.
Old
You know
school
what I mean?
terps.
But it's so loud in there, bro, that you got to give it its flowers. Like, it's taking over the show. But it's like, there's the fucking runts, like, mouth coat behind it, too. That's a solid little pair if you're into those terps. So the only path to victory now for SC Rolls is if this thing poops out before that thing. Since it's still hitting, it's kind of like if you're down 2 rounds to 1, your only chance is a knockout. Because if one of these stops smoking, the other one's still smoking, that's a knockout immediately, regardless what happened, round 1, 2, whatever.
Yeah, right now, SD Rolls is pulling ahead in flavor and smoothness category for me.
Really? Because I'm still getting a lot of flavor from this. Yes, it's about smokability. I'm talking about the interaction with the palate, though. And look, that was potentially smoother and very strong flavor as well, but it technically lost the 2 rounds because of the clogging.
It's technically still losing this round too.
It's still clogging?
It's the clogging, yeah.
Is it still clogging? I didn't know. It is running.
It's clogging.
Yeah. Damn, that's tough. All right, let's do one more doink can before it dies because it's about to.
No, nothing went out. Nothing got resparked. There was a little piece of paper hanging off that I just torched off.
Yeah, he just cleans up the edges sometimes. But, no, it's not.
Nope.
I don't know. We got a little. But do you see the difference in color? They've both been kind of held the same way. But, yeah, it's interesting, bro. And would CGOs be smoother if it was a little more clogged and we couldn't get as big of hits? Damn, that flavor is crazy fucking loud off the SD.
It's just hella hard to get a hit, dude.
It is. It is. These are 2 loud fucking flavors. I would just say this is smoother.
But is that also because we're unable to get a hit?
Yeah.
If you were able to get a full hit with
CGOs
that,
was, it's hard to say.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it ends up coming down to the same thing it was with the Jake rolls and with, the other ones that are the like Mike rolls and the other ones that have clogged. It's like, if it clogs, it's like...
Yeah, no, it can't get the win on this. It's still clogged.
Yeah.
Like, it's probably restricted like 60%.
Yeah, it's a doctor stoppage at this point.
I would say it's a doctor stoppage. I think if this wasn't clogged, these 2 would have went to the glass.
I'm just super happy to fight to get a hit, like to even try to get any bit of smoke out of it.
That was
The flavor that I get is amazing, but it's just hard to get a hit.
It was a great battle, though.
Yep.
That was a really enjoyable sesh, dude.
So we're going to go CGO for the dub by Dr. Stoppage.
And moving on to the quarterfinals. So, what's a trip is Fat Andy. Yeah, real quick. Shout out CGO, bro. Yeah. Way to drive up and down the state and source some shit and bar it up. Some sticky, icky fresh press, too. Rolled that up. and the roll was just fired. It just burned right through whatever was touching the side of the paper there, just choked right through it. So, Fat Andy is actually going to be getting a bye to the semifinals. Do we have the bracket on here? No. So, because of the double clog, he doesn't have an opponent, so he's just going straight to the semis. So that's crazy. We got a wild card in the semifinals officially now, just by the cookie crumbling.
Yeah, because Fat Andy's was set to go against the winner of Savagely Created and Like Mike Rolls. So yeah, he goes through, but in going through, he will be facing whoever wins out of
Jake and Carrillo, right? Yeah, Jake and Carrillo.
Yeah, Jake and Carrillo.
So that's a hell of a fucking matchup, dude. I mean, I would say right now those three are like the ones that have stood out to me the most. Is the Carrillo one is a fucking mouth coater. The Fat Andy one is a mouth stainer.
Yeah.
And
It's going to be interesting.
Jake is a little bit of both. Yeah, I got to see. The only thing I can remember is, off recollection, I would guess that Carrillo's had a little more mouth coat until the rosin hit, and then it got closer, and then I'd have to run it back and side by side because I've been wrong so much about my memory.
Come on, Fat Andy versus...
No, we're talking about Jake versus Carrillo. What's going to happen there?
Oh, yeah, no, I don't know. We'll find out when we duel.
But, dude, Carrillo's was lip smacking the whole time. Both had a little sting to it, and I'll have to smoke them at the same time, where the palate is the X variable, and that's controlled.
See who's the one that's actually making you fucking...
Yeah. But now we got a fucking another flavor blaster over here, CGO moving on.
Yep.
So it's getting fucking... It's getting interesting, bro. I really have been wrong so many times trying to guess which one's going to win. Which is why we do the bracket. Because imagine if you had to smoke all these once and look back and be like, huh. Imagine right now trying to say what was the best.
Yeah.
But that'd be a really hard decision to make, dude. You got to run them side by side.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's why we smoke them side by side. Yeah, Monday is Chaliki versus Sturts.
At 11 a.m.
Yeah.
And then we got Roll BMC right after that. What's that? Oh, yeah, let's run that tape real quick.
There you go.
Dude, Gelinade with some Starburst sounds nasty, but have you seen the stories that Chalike is flexing on the low?
Yeah.
On his entry, bro? That motherfucker is visually smoking.
Yeah, it looks stupid.
Crazy. And you know what's a trip? I think you were here for this. I can't remember if you were at my house yet or not, but the Zamosa LA Family Farms rosin was the one that Lemonade Blaine used for his doink that blew our fucking mind.
That,
yeah, so we've actually
just look
tried
at
one of these
that
before.
fucking salad he threw
Tossed
together.
a triple salad,
crazy.
dude. A triple salad. And Serge Doink decided to just say, fuck it, dude. I'm going one banger.
Yeah.
Because you know what? Gelinade has mouth stain and mouth coat.
Facts.
A good batch of Gelinade has both, so sometimes one's all you need. Another OCB versus Elements. Double flour mills. Organi tips versus a glass tip. That's interesting.
All these guys are like, the Organis don't clog. Sturt's like, I'm using an Organi.
Yeah. Well, we didn't even know about the clogging pandemic yet.
And I don't even think, and I don't think it has anything to do with the tips, though.
It doesn't. No, it doesn't, because Carrillo has been barring up some doinks with a proper tip, and Andy with a rip tip.
Yeah.
That both have been not clogging, smoking at the glass. All right, let's go to the next one. Roll BMC. So, quick shout out to Roll BMC, bro. There's a lot of people that are deciding, like, yo, I'm not going to participate. Everybody already knows I'm the shit, blah, blah, blah. Roll BMC is really the one that could just say that and chill. You know what I mean? But he's throwing his shit on the line against a bunch of fucking savages. So shout out Roll BMC. And then Redmond Rollington is...
Sleeper.
Dude, a little fighting girl out from New Jersey.
Sleeper.
And, dude, it's a little doink. You know what I mean? It's a little doink. But also, so is Roll BMC. So now we're in the same weight class here.
There we go.
She went up against a fucking rather large doink.
Yeah, I think it was like 2.5 grams, wasn't it?
Who was it against? Ball Family Farms, was it? Or
No, it wasn't Ball.
Forgot how that one ended, but nevertheless,
It was the one that was the OG. It was the one that was OG and OG.
Oh, yeah.
Who was
Tess.
that?
Rolls by Tess.
Yeah,
Yep.
Rolls by Tess. Okay.
Yep. So she's in the game, and usually smaller doinks, it's kind of hard to fucking compete with the bigger doinks because by the time you got to go by the bigger doinks round. So in the second round, the little doink could really be in like the third. So it just doesn't last as long.
Unbranded papers.
So yeah, he ordered some bulk vibes to be transparent about what we know, but they didn't say like, oh, it's this or that vibe. And he had like, some cases that he uses in his setup, but it didn't say like which ones it was. But he sent me the burn test on it, a video of it burning, and it was a fantastic burn test.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever it was a solid one.
That was just a new one. I was like,
Finally
unbranded.
selected. Other than that, let me see. I wrote some shit down to make sure I don't get high and forget. Oh yeah, hey, real quick before you guys dip, if you could leave a like, and if you don't subscribe, please do. We're getting videos taken down left and right, and getting fucked on the shadow ban right now. Would appreciate it. And then, okay, let's see. Nope, that's it. We're good. All right, right on, guys. Congrats, CGO.
Yep,
Over the
congrats.
quarterfinals.
Peace.
See you guys in the morning, 11 a.m.